I'm a devil of my word.
The Bermuda Triangle, a loosely defined region in the North Atlantic Ocean, has captivated the public imagination for decades. Often depicted as a mysterious zone where ships and aircraft vanish without a trace, the triangle has spawned countless tales of paranormal activity, extraterrestrial abductions, and other inexplicable phenomena. Its notoriety stems from a series of high-profile disappearances, often shrouded in mystery and speculation. This mystique has been fueled by popular culture, with books, films, and television shows perpetuating the idea of a supernatural force at play. However, the reality of the Bermuda Triangle is far less sensational. While it is true that a number of vessels and aircraft have gone missing in the region over the years, there is no credible evidence to suggest that these incidents are anything other than accidents or natural occurrences. In fact, the rate of disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle is no higher than in any other heavily trafficked area of the ocean. The myth of the triangle persists due to a combination of factors, including sensationalized reporting, selective evidence gathering, and a natural human tendency to seek out patterns and explanations, even in the face of randomness. By examining the historical evidence and applying scientific reasoning, we can debunk the myths surrounding the Bermuda Triangle and reveal the truth behind its supposed mysteries. This essay will delve into some of the most famous disappearances associated with the triangle, exploring the factual circumstances surrounding each case and highlighting the rational explanations that have been put forward. We will also examine the environmental and geographical factors that contribute to the inherent dangers of navigating this particular stretch of ocean, emphasizing the importance of understanding these factors in order to mitigate risks. The aim of this exploration is not to diminish the tragedy of these losses, but rather to shift our understanding of the Bermuda Triangle from the realm of speculative fiction to the realm of evidence-based reasoning. By shedding light on the true nature of these incidents, we can dispel the myths and misconceptions that have surrounded the triangle for so long. One of the most infamous incidents associated with the Bermuda Triangle is the disappearance of Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers that vanished without a trace on December 5, 1945. The flight, consisting of experienced pilots and crew, was on a routine training mission from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. During the flight, the squadron leader reported that their compasses were malfunctioning, and they became disoriented. Radio transmissions from the pilots indicated increasing confusion and panic as they struggled to regain their bearings. Despite extensive search and rescue efforts, no trace of the aircraft or their crew was ever found. The disappearance of Flight 19, coupled with the loss of a Mariner seaplane that was sent to search for them, fueled public fascination with the Bermuda Triangle and cemented its reputation as a place of inexplicable mystery. The incident was widely reported in the media, with many accounts emphasizing the strange circumstances surrounding the disappearance and speculating about supernatural explanations. However, a closer examination of the evidence reveals a more plausible explanation. The weather conditions on the day of the flight were far from ideal, with reports of strong winds and rough seas. The Avenger bombers were known to have a limited fuel range, and if they became lost and disoriented, they could have easily run out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Additionally, the squadron leaders reported compass problems could have been caused by magnetic anomalies in the region, which are known to interfere with navigational instruments. Furthermore, the Mariner seaplane that was lost while searching for Flight 19 was known to be prone to mechanical problems and had a history of accidents. It is likely that this aircraft suffered a mechanical failure unrelated to any mysterious forces in the triangle. The disappearance of Flight 19, while tragic, can be explained by a combination of human error, mechanical failure, and challenging environmental conditions, rather than any supernatural phenomena. Another incident often cited as evidence for the mysterious nature of the Bermuda Triangle is the disappearance of the USS Cyclops, a massive collier that vanished without a trace in March 1918. The Cyclops, carrying a full load of manganese ore, was en route from Brazil to Baltimore when it disappeared somewhere in the vicinity of the Triangle. No distress signals were received, and despite an extensive search, No wreckage or debris was ever found. The disappearance of the Cyclops remains one of the largest non-combat losses of life in the history of the U.S. Navy. The massive vessel, over 500 feet long and carrying over 300 crew and passengers, seemed to have simply vanished into thin air. The lack of any concrete evidence fueled speculation about the cause of the disappearance, with theories ranging from rogue waves to German submarine attacks. However, a closer look at the Cyclops' history reveals a number of potential explanations for its demise. The ship was known to be top-heavy due to its design and cargo, making it susceptible to capsizing in rough seas. The North Atlantic in March is known for its unpredictable weather, and a sudden storm could have easily overwhelmed the Cyclops, causing it to capsize and sink rapidly without a chance to send out distress signals. Additionally, there were reports of engine troubles and structural problems with the Cyclops prior to its disappearance. These issues, coupled with the ship's inherent instability, could have contributed to its fate. While the exact cause of the Cyclops' disappearance remains a mystery, there is no compelling evidence to suggest that it was anything other than a tragic accident resulting from a combination of human error, mechanical failure, and challenging environmental conditions. In 1963, the Sulphur Queen, a T-2 tanker carrying a cargo of molten sulfur, disappeared without a trace in the waters off the coast of Florida, an area often included in the Bermuda Triangle's boundaries. The Sulphur Queen's last communication indicated that the ship was experiencing rough seas and strong winds. No distress signals were received, and despite a thorough search, no wreckage or debris was ever found. The disappearance of the Sulphur Queen, with its cargo of hazardous material, sparked a great deal of speculation and conspiracy theories. Some suggested that the molten sulfur had exploded, causing the ship to sink rapidly. Others proposed that the ship had been hijacked or sabotaged. The lack of evidence only fueled the mystery surrounding the incident. However, a more likely explanation lies in the inherent dangers of transporting molten sulfur. Sulfur, when heated, becomes highly flammable and can react violently with water. If the Sulphur Queen encountered rough seas, the violent motion could have caused a leak in the tanks containing the molten sulfur. This leak could have led to a fire or explosion, causing the ship to sink rapidly without leaving any significant debris. Additionally, the T-2 tanker design was known to be susceptible to structural failures, particularly in rough seas. It is possible that the Sulphur Queen suffered a structural failure, leading to a catastrophic breach of the sulfur tanks. The disappearance of the Sulphur Queen, while tragic, can be attributed to the inherent risks associated with its cargo and the challenging environmental conditions it encountered, rather than any supernatural forces within the Bermuda Triangle. Section 5. The disappearance of the Star Tiger and Star Ariel, twin tragedies. The disappearances of the Star Tiger and Star Ariel, two British Avro Tudor 4-passenger aircraft, in 1948 and 1949 respectively, are often cited as evidence for the Bermuda Triangle's mysterious powers. Both aircraft vanished without a trace while en route from the Azores to Bermuda, leaving no wreckage or debris to indicate their fate. The Star Tiger's disappearance occurred in good weather conditions, with no indication of mechanical problems or distress calls. The Star Ariel, flying a similar route a year later, also vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The fact that two nearly identical aircraft disappeared under similar circumstances within a year of each other fueled speculation about a common cause, with some pointing to the Bermuda Triangle's supposed magnetic anomalies or other unexplained phenomena. However, a closer examination of the Avro Tudor 4 aircraft reveals some potential explanations for these disappearances. The Tudor 4 was known to have a number of design flaws, including a tendency to leak fuel and a vulnerability to icing conditions. Even in good weather, a slow fuel leak could have eventually led to fuel exhaustion and a crash landing at sea. Additionally, the Tudor 4's navigational systems were not particularly advanced for the time, and even a small navigational error could have resulted in the aircraft straying off course and running out of fuel over the vast expanse of the Atlantic. While the exact cause of the Star Tiger and Star Ariel disappearances remains unknown, it is more likely that these tragedies were the result of mechanical failures, human error, or a combination of both, rather than any supernatural forces at play in the Bermuda Triangle. Section 6. Weather patterns in the Bermuda Triangle. The perfect storm. The Bermuda Triangle is known for its unpredictable weather patterns, which can change rapidly and create hazardous conditions for ships and aircraft. The region is subject to sudden, violent storms, including hurricanes and tropical cyclones, which can generate high winds, rough seas, and torrential rainfall. These storms can overwhelm even the most seaworthy vessels and experienced pilots, leading to disorientation, navigational errors, and ultimately, disaster. Another weather phenomenon common in the Bermuda Triangle is the waterspout, a tornado-like column of air and water that can form over the ocean. Waterspouts can pose a significant threat to small boats and low-flying aircraft, causing capsizing or structural damage. While waterspouts are generally short-lived, they can appear suddenly and without warning, making them particularly dangerous. The unpredictable nature of weather in the Bermuda Triangle makes it essential for mariners and aviators to be constantly vigilant and prepared for sudden changes in conditions. Modern forecasting techniques have improved our ability to predict and track severe weather events, but the inherent volatility of the region's climate means that there is always a risk of encountering unexpected and potentially dangerous weather conditions. Section 7. Navigational errors. Getting lost in the triangle. The vastness of the Atlantic Ocean and the lack of visual landmarks in the Bermuda Triangle make navigation a challenging task. In the days before GPS and advanced navigational systems, sailors and pilots relied heavily on compasses and celestial navigation to determine their position and course. However, the Bermuda Triangle is known for magnetic anomalies, which can interfere with compass readings and lead to navigational errors. Even with modern navigational aids, errors can still occur, especially in cases of equipment malfunction or human error. A small miscalculation or a momentary lapse in attention can have significant consequences in the vast expanse of the ocean, leading vessels and aircraft off course and potentially into dangerous situations. The combination of vast distances, limited visual landmarks, and the potential for navigational errors makes it crucial for mariners and aviators to maintain a high level of situational awareness and to double-check their calculations and instruments regularly. Even a small navigational error can have significant consequences in the unforgiving environment of the Bermuda Triangle. Section 8. Human error. A common factor in disappearances. Human error plays a significant role in many of the incidents attributed to the Bermuda Triangle, from misjudging weather conditions to making navigational errors, to failing to properly maintain equipment. Human mistakes can have catastrophic consequences, especially in a challenging environment like the Bermuda Triangle. Fatigue, stress, and complacency can all contribute to human error, leading to poor decisions and actions that can have fatal consequences. In some cases, overconfidence and a lack of respect for the inherent dangers of the sea and the air can also lead to risky behavior and accidents. Mariners and aviators must maintain a healthy respect for the power of nature and the limitations of human capabilities. This means taking all necessary precautions, following established safety procedures, and making sound judgments, even under pressure. The human element is an unavoidable factor in any maritime or aviation activity. Recognizing the potential for human error and taking steps to mitigate it is crucial for ensuring safety and preventing accidents. This includes proper training, clear communication, and a culture of safety that encourages vigilance and discourages unnecessary risks. Section 9. The role of the Gulf Stream, a powerful current. The Gulf Stream, a powerful warm ocean current that flows northward along the eastern coast of North America, plays a significant role in the dynamics of the Bermuda Triangle. This current can reach speeds of up to 5 knots, creating strong currents and eddies that can impact the movement of vessels and debris. The Gulf Stream can also influence weather patterns, contributing to the formation of sudden storms and rough seas. The strength and unpredictability of the Gulf Stream make it a factor to be reckoned with for mariners navigating the Bermuda Triangle. Vessels caught in the current can be swept off course, sometimes hundreds of miles, making it difficult to maintain a planned route or to locate a vessel that has gone missing. The Gulf Stream can also carry debris and wreckage far from the site of an incident, making it challenging to find evidence of what happened. Understanding the dynamics of the Gulf Stream is essential for safe navigation in the Bermuda Triangle. mariners need to be aware of the current's strength and direction and factor it into their calculations and course planning. This awareness, combined with careful monitoring of weather forecasts, can help mitigate the risks associated with this powerful ocean current. Section 10. The Power of Myths and Legends, Why We Believe. The Bermuda Triangle's mystique endures because of the human fascination with the unknown and the desire to find explanations for seemingly inexplicable events. Myths and legends thrive on speculation, filling in the gaps where evidence is lacking with imaginative narratives and supernatural explanations. The Bermuda Triangle, with its history of unexplained disappearances and its association with strange phenomena, provides fertile ground for such narratives to take root and flourish. The media has played a significant role in perpetuating the myths surrounding the Bermuda Triangle. Sensationalized reporting, often focusing on the most dramatic and mysterious aspects of disappearances, has fueled public fascination and created an aura of intrigue around the region. Books, films, and television shows have further amplified these myths, presenting the Bermuda Triangle as a place of supernatural forces and unexplained phenomena. The human mind is naturally inclined to seek out patterns and explanations, even in the face of randomness and coincidence. This tendency, combined with the allure of the unknown and the persuasive power of storytelling, has allowed the myths of the Bermuda Triangle to persist despite the lack of credible evidence to support them. Section 11. Conclusion. The truth lies in the evidence. The Bermuda Triangle, despite its reputation as a zone of mystery and danger, is not a place where the laws of nature are suspended. The disappearances and accidents that have occurred in the region can be attributed to a combination of factors, including human error, mechanical failure, challenging environmental conditions, and the inherent risks associated with maritime and aviation activities. While the exact cause of some incidents may remain unknown, there is no credible evidence to suggest that they are anything other than accidents or natural occurrences. The persistence of the Bermuda Triangle myth highlights the power of storytelling and the human fascination with the unexplained. However, it is important to approach such mysteries with a critical eye and to rely on evidence-based reasoning rather than speculation and conjecture. Scientific inquiry and rational skepticism are essential tools for separating fact from fiction and for understanding the true nature of the world around us. The Bermuda Triangle, stripped of its mythical status, serves as a reminder that the ocean and the atmosphere are powerful forces that demand respect and careful consideration. By understanding the real dangers and challenges of navigating this region, we can mitigate risks, prevent accidents, and ensure the safety of those who venture into its waters and airspace. The truth about the Bermuda Triangle lies not in supernatural
devil of my word!
stories that illuminate the complexities of our interactions with the natural world.